Hi all. Today let's see how we can create a custom element using Angular elements and standalone components in Angular 14. So here I have created an Angular 14 application. So the first thing we need to do is we need to install Angular elements as a dependency. So let's run the npm install @Angular elements. So the Angular elements is installed as a dependency. So if you go to the package.json, you can see that Angular elements has been added in the dependencies section. So next we can go to our application, and since we are planning to make use of standalone components, I am going to remove the app module.ts and I am going to convert our app component into a standalone component. So I set the standalone flag as true, and also I give the imports. So since we make use of the ng switch in our template, we need to import the common module within our component. So I am importing the common module. So next we go to the main.ts file. So since we have removed our app module, we can remove that from the imports, and also we do not need this platform browser dynamic bootstrap module, so we will remove this as well. So now instead of booting this as an application, let us convert it into a custom element. So I am creating a constant called element tag, where I am giving the name or the tag of the custom element as standalone element. Now in Angular 14, a new function has been introduced which creates a new Angular application without bootstrapping any components. So let's call that. It returns a promise. So I am going to resolve that. And within this, we will receive the application ref as the argument. So here, let's declare a variable called appref. Let's import the create custom element from the Angular elements, and the first parameter will be the component name. So I am passing the app component, and the second is the injector. So the injector we will receive from our appref dot injector. So once we create the custom element, we can assign it to a variable. So I have named the variable as element constructor, and now we can check whether the custom element is already defined in the environment. So in case it is not defined, so we can pass the tag name here to check whether the custom element tag is already defined. In case it is already defined in the custom element registry, we will skip creating the tag, and in case it is not created, then we will go ahead and create the element. So for creating the element, we can use the custom elements dot define. We pass the tag name as the first parameter and the element constructor as the second parameter. Also, let us log a console. So we can give us custom tag element tag created. So once we have done this, let us go to our index.html and replace the app root with the standalone element. So basically we are consuming this app component as a custom element and not as a Angular component. So now let's go ahead and try to serve this application. So our application has been served. Now let's open the browser and type the URL localhost 4200. So now you can see that if we inspect the elements, you can see that our Angular component, it is getting created as a custom element and it is getting rendered. So in Angular 14, we can make use of a standalone component to create custom elements using Angular elements. So hope you are able to get some insight into how we can create a custom element using the Angular 14 standalone component. See you soon. Thank you.